Welcome back to Houston. It's All-Star Saturday night, NBA All-Star Weekend here on TNT. It's once again for charity. $350,000 to the winner, $150,000 to the runner-up. Each competing for Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and Make-A-Wish Foundation. The West competing for Boys and Girls Clubs of America and the Share Our Strengths No Kid Hungry campaign. There are two rounds, the team round and the championship round. Competitors' scores will be added together. The highest scoring competitor from each conference then will advance to the championship round. The conference with the most points at the end of the night will be crowned the State Farm All-Stars Saturday Night champion. So it's a battle of conferences with individual performances that will stand out, and they are crowned champion as well. Right now, here is the look at the Foot Locker three-point competition. Three representing the East, three players representing the West. Each competitor 60 seconds to shoot as many of the 25 balls as they can hoist. Orange ball worth the point, multicolored to the money balls worth 2 points. There's the team round. There's scores added for yeah, hold on here, Kenny. I'll tell you. There's scores added for a total score. 40 points will be awarded to the conference with the highest total score. So it was 20 for the Shooting Stars, 30 points for the skills competition. Now 40 points for the Foot Locker three-point competition. Then each conference's highest scoring player from the team round will compete head-to-head. 10 points there. And here's a look at our course.
Well, make or miss. This is an easy competition. Obviously, you've got 5 racks, 5 per ball. Money balls, the red, white, and blue.
I forget, you won this competition before, right?
No, I've never won this.
Last year, Kevin Love made his way through a first-round tie-break, and he advanced then to the finals. Then Kevin won a second tiebreaker in the finals as he then defeated Kevin Durant to claim the 2012 three-point title.
What held you back, Reg? I mean,
I didn't make shots.
No, but you're arguably one of the best shooters of all time.
Let's send it over to Rick Fox.
Talk about that.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with Matt Bonner. Not your traditional way to get into the three-point contest, but thanks to your brother Luke and Twitter, you have some fans in the River Rock Theater in Concord, New Hampshire, rooting you on tonight. What do you think about that?
It's really exciting. It's an honor. You know, he started the Let Bonner Shoot social media campaign, and it gained a lot of support from a lot of different places. I'm going to go out and do my best to win for everybody.
Well, that's also for charity, your NGO that's supporting a good cause.
Absolutely. We got the Rock On Foundation and everything that's going on back home in Concord, New Hampshire is going towards that to support arts and athletics in the community.
Well, I know you as the Red Rocket, but Kobe Bryant the other day called you the Red Mamba, and your friends in San Antonio wanted you to have this. That's nice. From your family in San Antonio. Back to you, Kev. What do you think about that?
I love the Red Mamba from San Antonio, from Concord, New Hampshire, born and raised.
He should wear that. He should wear that in the competition.
You can see our competition through the 2 Shooting Stars and the Skills Challenge and where the scoring is. By the way, the former Red Rocket, now the Red Mamba, played for a high school team in Concord called the Crimson Tide. They won 3 state championships, and there is one of the Paul brothers. That's Cliff Paul.
Cliff Paul.
Yeah,
Cliff.
look at him. How about he's for the East. Well, there's his brother, Chris.
That ain't right, Kenny.
Well, how about that? You know, let's get them over to interview them. Let's have Rick Fox go talk to those guys, because that'd be fun. Here we go. Steph Curry, one of the great sharpshooters in the NBA, is off to the races.
There's a video floating around the internet where he made 27. So we'll see how he does when the lights are on here.
He is the son, of course, of former NBA player Del Curry. His mom was a standout volleyball player, Sonia. He has a younger brother, Seth, who plays at Duke in college basketball.
Well, he's not shooting the ball like he typically shoots it, but I think he'll get hot on his last 2 racks.
He might be the second best shooter on that team. I like Klay Thompson.
No, he ain't
the better shooter. I don't know.
He also has a former NBA dad, huh? Michael Thompson.
I told you he's going to warm up this rack. I told you he's going to warm up. He's going to warm up.
Here's the final rack.
It's Cash rules.
Yeah, he's in a groove now.
Give me that. Hold your follow through. There you go.
He needs this one. That's a good start.
Nice. That last one was worth the 2 points. And there you see the 2011 Skills Challenge champion now in the three-point shooting contest.
Well, you know what? In warm-ups, this is the spot he got hot at. He was shooting in warm-ups really well. I'd say he's the best shooter in the NBA, though, Reg. You know why? because he's not only a spot shooter. He can shoot off the dribble. Right. He can shoot floaters. So that's part of shooting as well. So to me, he does all of those things. And he's probably, to me, the best shooter in the NBA because of that.
Now we have Ryan Anderson from the New Orleans Hornets, soon to be the Pelicans. He's from Sacramento, played at Cal, and he actually led that conference in scoring. Last year he was the most improved player in the NBA.
Tell you what, nice start here. He's not using a lot of lift on his jump shot either. This is coming from all arm right here.
The great stories about Ryan Anderson. He was in the Division II California State playoffs. His team was #1. They were almost upset by a team led by current 49er quarterback Colin Kaepernick. They just about beat him. Colin had over 30 points in that game.
Were they running the option?
No, the option offense. Yeah.
You know what the key thing in that statement, Kev? Just about beat him. just about beat him. No football player.
This kid is letting it go.
He's got a great stroke.
Yeah.
6'10", 6'11", pick and pop player.
Oh, he can't miss a shot. There it is. Game time. Game time. 18. 18.
Let's see the final score. The official score for Ryan Anderson is 18.
So 18 right there for Ryan Anderson of New Orleans.
So far 35 here for the West.
And Matt Bonner is now coming up as Chris Paul talks to one of his teammates.
The Red Mamba.
What's the difference? Why does he start on that side of the floor instead of the other? Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter. It's your preference.
You heard him talk about his younger brother Luke. He played pro basketball, the D-League in Lithuania. He led the campaign to get his brother in here.
Okay. Red Rocket. I'm telling you, Red Mamba might not miss a shot. He might not miss a shot.
Anywhere beyond the arc. That one's good. Pound it.
Oh, he's feeling it.
See, yeah, this is straight game. Yes. Nobody's guarding him.
Exactly.
Nobody near him.
This is where Ginobili and Parker, these are the shots he makes on a regular basis during the game.
Yeah, he shoot that. He's shooting that thing. I say he gets 20.
Here he goes. 16, 17.
Thought he was going to run out of gas, but do you see all those screaming kids? That's what he's shooting for.
It's exciting.
All right, he needs one more. Oh, he needs one more.
Left corner.
Oh, there it is.
And this is worth 2.
Oh, 19.
Let's take the final score.
So Curry had 17, Anderson had 18, and Bonner 19.
That's nice. That's a nice trio right there. Hey, they all talk about getting off to a quick start. How about this?
And you know what, Reg? What's interesting to me as he knocks down these shots, have you noticed how the NBA three-point shooters have gotten taller?
Yeah.
I mean, when we were playing, it was mostly small guys. You were the biggest guy in a competition like this.
Shooting guards or small forwards were shooting threes. Now you got 6'10", 6'11 guys. Look at Bargnani up in Toronto.
So it's a total of 54 for the West. Up next, the East. Bonner, by the way, will move on. 40 points at stake here in the team round. The guide to All-Star. Get live scores, video, up-to-date news, and more available on iTunes and Google Play. We're back right in the middle of the Foot Locker three-point contest. The West is gone. Bonner and company have accumulated 54. Bonner will advance. The East coming up. First, it'll be Kyrie Irving, then Paul George, followed by the New York Knicks' Steve Novak. Kyrie Irving from Duke and now at the Cleveland Cavaliers is up next. From Elizabeth, New Jersey, former #1 overall pick.
Well, he put on a show last night in that game. Is he going to be able to make shots tonight?
He's a deceptively good three-point shooter. Because he wasn't known as a shooter because he only played 8 games in college. So, but I mean, he can shoot that. But I think he's a game shooter. What do you think, Brad? Like off the dribble, time of the game, to kind of set something else up. He takes shots. What do you think?
He, along with Paul George, a little bit surprising that they're in this competition because they do so much of their work off the dribble, as you mentioned.
This is last year's Rookie of the Year in the NBA and an NBA All-Star, and this is second season. Not bad, huh? Nice start to things, and he didn't even play that much at Duke because of an injury. total of 11 games, 9 to begin with. Then he got injured, right foot injury.
He's got to get a hot streak here. This is his rack right here, Kenny. He's got a money ball.
Got to make that.
Got it. Got it.
We got the Houston Friendly Roll. Final rack.
The orange ball
Here we
worth
go.
1. The multicolored ball worth 2. They call it the money ball, and here he goes. Firing
He's
away.
going to get it off. Yes. Finish strong. Last 2 racks, huge.
That's 18.
For Kyrie.
He looked good.
18 would have won over on the other side. No, hit 19 actually.
18 points.
See, what's weird to me is his foot placement. His rotation is perfect, but his foot placement is
I
a
love
way.
his follow through too. That elbow's in, the extension, the follow through.
He had 8 of his last 10. 8 of his last 10 to nicely finish that team round for him.
Well, Kevin, I guess he can shoot. He's in the contest.
Yeah, I think people were scratching their head about Paul George as well, but this is another guy that can let it go. Does a lot of his work off the dribble, but he's my dark horse right here.
Well, he's an Indiana Pacer, so that explains that.
That's why.
And an all-star.
Is the team's going to be?
He was on the Rising Stars last season, an all-star this season. Paul George from Palmdale, California. That's at Fresno State.
I think Paul George should just, there you go, calm down a little bit, settle down. Or take a layup.
Kenny, how do you
Take a
calm yourself
layup,
down?
take a layup and then come back out there.
Here goes.
Just to see one go in, find the rim.
You work with this kid at all, Reg?
No, I haven't.
Why not? Do they call you Indiana to work with players?
No, they do not.
Why not?
He's got it.
Why are you asking me?
I'm just asking because it just
Do
would make
people here in
sense.
Houston call you? Did Jeremy Lin call you?
They call the dream. Because he's in. Jeremy Lin should call.
Yeah.
Get him right.
Wait, something's wrong with him?
Yeah, I get it back to Jeremy Lin in the Knicks.
10 so far. 10.
Right.
Can he beat that in the clock?
Well, Reggie should call you.
I think I will be getting a call.
Yeah, why don't you? Why don't you give him a buzz?
He doesn't need any help. He doesn't need any help.
He's a nice young player.
He's a great young player. He's an all-star. He's the new Indiana Pacers.
Right.
I just think the lights and the enormity of the stage got to him.
Yeah, and I just think it was a cheap ticket to keep him out. He's already an all-star. You didn't have to fly anybody else in.
What are you doing? That's unbelievable.
I'm just saying,
I can't believe you just called out the league like that.
I just said it's a cheap ticket.
All right,
Already
here
got a
comes-
hotel room and everything.
Here comes Steve Novak of the New York Knicks.
I think this is Charles' favorite guy right
This
here.
is-
This
I mean,
is Charles' favorite.
Novak is, man, it's almost scary when he starts shooting the basketball, man.
Remember
Like,
now,
it's scary.
40 points at stake for the team round. They need 27 to win it.
That's
It's
doable.
scary, man. No, this
I
dude.
mean, he'll have to go on a serious
No, he
tear.
can go on a run, man.
He
It's
can.
bananas. This is bananas.
He led the NBA in three-point shooting percentage a year ago.
Cash. You can count these, man. You can count these, man. Yo, the best spot shooter in the NBA.
How about D. Wade holding his Novak Marquette jersey?
Okay,
Played
got
together
low.
at Marquette.
That's right. He was a freshman when Wade and Marquette went to the Final Four after being the high school player of the year in the state of Wisconsin.
There he is. Oh,
He's
a little off. He might not move on. He might get Kyrie Irving in the finals.
I think we are going to get Kyrie Irving.
He's
Let's see,
out, he's out shooting at Steve Novak. Are you kidding me? I told you, man.
And 2 right there at the end.
Not enough.
I told you.
Get it
Not
to
enough.
17.
Hey, good job.
All right, so the West picks up the
40
points.
points. 40 points in the team competition with the championship round coming up.
Oh, this is going to come down to the wire. This is going to come down to that dunk contest.
So with the 40 points for the West, we got a Bonner against Irving final in the Foot Locker 3-point contest on
Oh, no one thought of that. These two in the
NBA
final.
All-Stars Saturday night on TNT.